This shoulder warm-up is a great warm-up to get your entire rotator cuff and your shoulder prepped for work. It's also a really great way to improve range of motion in your shoulder and strengthen your shoulder. You're going to start sitting against a wall with your back against the wall and your legs out straight. If you need to bend your knees to make that happen, that's totally fine to start with. The goal is to get to where your legs are straight and your back is flat. Pulling those shoulder blades flat against the wall, keeping your midline down, you're going to perform this series of exercises. The first thing is going to be a Cuban press. Palms are going to, holding on to weight or without weight if you need to, you're going to start with your palms against the wall, squeeze those shoulder blades together. You're going to bring your elbows up to 90 degrees. In a perfect situation, you're going to be able to have this range of motion with your hands against the wall. I do not have that. I have tight internal rotation. That's what this is working on. From here, keep pulling your shoulder blades together. You're going to rotate up until the back of your hand hits the wall. From here, you're going to press overhead, trying to keep your hands on the wall. If you're missing range of motion, you may be pressing out a little bit wider, and that's totally okay. Make sure you're keeping those hands on. From this position, you're going to pull those elbows down the wall again. You're going to keep squeezing your shoulder blades together until you reach that internal rotation range of motion, and then you're going to go back up. External rotation, press, pull back down, internal rotation. Common mistakes on this are that you let your shoulders round forward. Make sure you're pulling those shoulders against the wall the entire time. The next thing that you're going to go into right after those is into your wall snow angels. Back against the wall, palms facing away from the wall, hands against the wall. From here, you're going to keep your elbows straight, come all the way up overhead, keeping that rib cage nice and locked out, or nice and locked down, and then you're going to lower back down, and you're going to repeat that range of motion the entire time, keeping those shoulder blades against the wall. Common mistakes on this are to come up overhead and have your elbows bend. Keep them locked out, even if that means less range of motion. After you finish your reps on that, you're going to go right into a full front raise. Palms are going to be on your thighs, shoulders are against the wall, back is still against the wall. You're going to raise all the way up until your hands touch the wall, and then control back down. For this, you also want to make sure that your elbows stay locked out. We don't want to be in this position. If that means you don't touch the wall, that's okay, and it gives you something to shoot for. As soon as you finish those, you're going to stand up and you're going to go into your bent over reverse flies. So standing with soft knees, abs are nice and tight, push your butt back, and come into that bent over position. From here, you're going to raise your hands straight out to the side, squeezing your shoulder blades together, and allow them to come back in. This again is a controlled movement. As you go through this series, your shoulders are going to get tired. If you have to rest to make sure that the technique stays good, then please do so, or back your reps off a little bit.